warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone. My name is Novita Yuni Priatini. You can call me Novi, Novita, or Vita. I am a student of Archives and Record Management Study Program, Vocational School, Universitas Gadjah Mada. Now I'm on the memorable place for me, that is SMAN 1 Purworejo. During 3 years studying at Head School, there was much memorable things that happened to me. Let me tell you about places in this school that memorable for me. Let's go! The first place is the school gate at SMAN 1 Purworejo. This gate finished built when I'm in 11th grade of this school. When I was in 10th grade, we used the old gate on the other side of my school. This high school gate is memorable to me because in here every morning, teachers and students who are members of school police guarding here. They will check the completeness of the attributes of student at my school. Every morning, student will be checked at completeness starting from black wedges that are still on, black shoes, a small notebooks, pen, flag pins that's called Abita pins, and name pins. For Monday and Tuesday, there is an additional attribute that must be worn, which is a tie. If there are students whose attributes are incomplete, they will get violation points. 5 points for each violation that they do. However, there was a funny thing that I did when they checking my attributes. After getting off from public transportation, I had difficulty finding my little notebook. There were only invitation or my scribbles paper on my bag. Because I'm in a hurry, I fold the paper or invitation into 4 square pieces that fit in my pocket. And surprisingly, I can pass the inspection because of that folded paper that look like small notebooks. It was a very funny incident, but please don't copy it. So, since that day, I always prepare a small notebook at the front of my bag so that it's easy to find. Okay, that is a memorable story of the school day. Next, I will show you the second memorable place in my high school. Come on, follow. Let's go. Okay, now we arrived at the school floor of 10th grade building at SMAN 1 Purworejo. Behind me, this was my class when I was in 10th grade. Sorry, because as long as COVID-19, my school is closed. I cannot enter it. Okay, I will tell you the story here. This class is very memorable for me because it is the beginning for me to adapt to the environment of high school and meet new friends. I will show you a photo when I and my friends here. This is okay. Here, I meet 32 students for the special majoring in SMAN 1 Purworejo. Yes, my study program, Language and Culture Science, is very special and rare because there is only one class and it only consists of 32 students. That's so great, right? In this classroom, my friends and I often watch movies together by using the classroom projector or watch a film by using a laptop at the corner of the class. Besides that, in this class, we also had a wonderful experience that was getting guidance from our senior called the disciplinary section. Their duty is to discipline the new student in my school strictly. But because we were new students and never experienced it, many girls were scared and even cried. However, the result of these senior gradients is that we as new students in high school have become more polite and obey the school regulation. So, thank you, my senior! Besides that, in here, I meet my first love. He is a handsome and very cute senior. But sorry, I cannot tell you about his name. Okay, I will just tell you about our story. I met him during school orientation. At that time, I was very innocent and shy. But he is very smart and charming like star. In the first time I met him, I had no feelings for him. But slowly, my feelings start to grow. But our story does not have happy ending. We just know each other, but never talking together. I often wait for him to come home in this 10th grade corridor. Here, yes, from here, I show him walking home, and it makes me very happy. Is it ridiculous? Of course, but it is wrong if I'm happy because of love. I think not. Okay, I know this is embarrassing, but I think my first love was memorable experience when I was in high school. By the way, there is one incident that I cannot forget about him. On his graduation ceremony, that was located in the field of my high school, which is right down there. Yes, my friends and I come to that graduation ceremony. The memorable thing that happened was my friends kept forcing me to take a photo with him. Finally, we took a photo together as memories and farewell, because after that, I never meet him again. Do you want to know where is the place we took the photo together? Okay, come follow me. Follow me, let's go. Here. Let's go. Yeah. Here is my school field. My school field is very wide and huge. In this field, we did various ceremonies and camps. For example, Cartoonist Day ceremony. Okay, this is the picture about that. Okay, there is something unforgettable and memorable things when camping in this field. When my group and I slept in the tent, our seniors prepared flowers for people who died in front of our tent. We said that they also played Lingse Ruangi song on the radio channel of each group. And then it made me have nightmares. In my dream, I meet a ghost that looks like a female dancer at a traffic light near my school. So that make me never like scouts anymore, especially all about camping. Okay, let's go. Come with me to the next place. Yeah. Yay! Finally, we arrived at my favorite school canteen, that is Canteen B. In SMAN 1 Purworejo, there are 4 students' canteens, but my favorite place is Canteen B. The reason is simple because this canteen is cheap, but the food taste is so good. Behind me, this is the canteen B, but we cannot go inside because it is locked. This canteen is narrow but comfortable. The most memorable thing about this place is the location that's very close to my class. Over there, yes, 12th grade of language and culture science. So, in the morning or afternoon during we studying in the classroom, the smell of food will make the student always hungry. It was the temptation for 12th grade students who had to focus on preparing for the exam disturbed by the delicious smell of food. But the location of the canteen that is close to my class makes it easier for us to recharge our energy after studying in the class. I'm sorry that the time to shoot videos in my high school couldn't be too long. When I record there, it was raining soon. My friend and I had to go home as soon as possible because health is number one, right? So, at that time, we decided to take the closing video before it rained and immediately went home. Even though the video story about Canteen B is not over yet. Therefore, I will continue the story about Canteen B here in my bedroom. Another memorable thing from Canteen B is that my best friend and I often talking about tax, boyfriend, love, or the news gossip at my high school. We will laugh together and make the canteen more cheerful. Besides that, I really like spicy food. So, I took all the chili sauce in a small bowl on our table to my bowl. This made my friend report to the canteen seller that it was me who took all of the chili sauce. She also told the canteen seller to never give chili sauce for me. But after that, all people there laughed because we think that is so funny. My favorite menu in Canteen B is chicken noodles and tempe mendoan, which are very delicious to eat when it's hot. Moreover, that be eaten complete with iced tea. Now I'm eating that. Okay, you must know that I have tasted food from all the canteens in my school. But Canteen B is the best canteen for me, and I guess many people will agree about it. So that during the second break or lunchtime, the canteen will always be crowded with buyers. So we have to wait patiently. Besides that, when we were in 11th grade, Canteen B was our place to looking for handsome senior just to entertain us. Yes, my friends and I have a unique way to relieve stress due to class or assignments by looking at the face of our senior. So weird, right? But that is really effective for us. Maybe you can do it too. Besides that, the location of the Canteen B, which is very close to the 12th grade, is also often used as a base camp during MPT class. Our teacher, who couldn't teach on that day, would give us an assignment. Usually, the text is complete in 1 hour, so that the remaining time that we have will be used to reading book, watching movie, watching Korean drama, sleeping, and most of my classmates prefer to go to the canteen B. And yes, I'm one of them.
When my teacher cannot teach and my assignments are over, I will go to the canteen B with my friends. I only order a glass of iced chocolate milkshake, but to finish it need 2 hours or more. The reason is because my friends and I are too busy talking about everything, and we also chatting with the sellers in the canteen. Yes, our relationship with the seller of the canteen B is so close. This is because the owner of this canteen is very friendly and kind to us. So, we will share our experience and many other things. There is one story about the canteen that reminds me of one of my friends. At that time, he had not had breakfast and chose to go to the canteen before the class began. He ordered a bowl of instant noodles and a can of coffee, and it turned very bad for him. At night, his body was limp, warm, and his head was dizzy. I'm sorry to hear that. And since knowing that, I never eat instant noodles with coffee. So that every to go to the canteen, I bought a bowl of chicken noodles or soup and a glass of iced tea. Another memorable thing that happened in Canteen B was that students could refill ice cups as much as they want. So, when your glass is going to empty, you can fill it again with lots of ice cups. Our hobbies when in the canteen B are chewing ice cups. I know it is hard, but it is cold and refreshing, so we really love it. Besides that, this canteen is also a place for my school student to date. They only eat together with his girlfriend or her boyfriend, but it is very sweet. At my high school, the rules between boys and girls were quite strict. Dating is permitted as long as it does not cross the line. But surprisingly, the relationship between the students was known by our teacher. But it's okay because my teacher will only be an observer who prays for the best thing to their students. Okay, that is a story about Canteen B that's so memorable for me and my friends in high school.
I really miss that time, but I have to keep going. And see you again after we success, friends. Okay, that is the story of a place that is memorable or meaningful for me. Thank you and sorry for some mistake. I hope you like and enjoy my video. See you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.